English Fusee pocket watch. It's a beautiful piece of engineering. It was produced to even out the force between a mainspring when it's fully wound and a mainspring when it's come almost to the end of its wind. It uses a section of gearing, and the connection between the mainspring and the watch itself is this fine motorcycle chain. It's against a 2p coin there to give an indication of scale. Inside the pocket watch itself is a fusee which consists of several items. In the centre there should be two clicks which engage on the ratchet wheel, which allows you to wind the watch. The most common area of problem with a pocket watch is that the clicks here wear. People continually use their watch without giving it any service, and the clicks finally break up. And when that happens, the power tends to be released. The chain breaks and it causes mayhem. It's very difficult to repair these chains or replace these chains. On this occasion, when this watch came in for service, one of the clicks is actually fractured. So we remade a click so that it's fully functional again. These fine teeth around the exterior here provide maintaining power during the winding operation. It protects the escapement. One of the most common problems with a pocket watch is that when they went out of use, the young ladies of the house raided the Albert and used it as a necklace. The Albert should be something of this weight, beautifully made. This one's a graduated curb chain, has a swivel at one end and often a little decoration of some sort, or a key is a useful addition, and of course a T-bar to go through your jacket. This is a vital part of the use of a pocket watch, in that it prevents damage to the pocket watch. If you put this into your waistcoat and you bend down, it'll fall out and smash, and the balance staff will be damaged, terminally damaged, and again a difficult repair to undertake. So using an Albert is vital. I'll put that aside. For winding and setting the pocket watch, first of all we'll wind the pocket watch. On the back side here there's a lip which just enables you to see how to open the watch. Here is the wind square, so you apply the winding key fully. Now I'm a firm believer of gravity holding these things in position, so I will wind it in this way. If you wind with just one hand, it's possible that you can wind and the key will come off the square, and if that happens, again it can allow damage. It provides shock to these wind components. So applying the key, allow gravity to put it fully home, just check it's on the square. A very small amount of back pressure in the clockwise direction allows the engagement of the maintaining power. Holding the thumb is my preference to keep the key in position. It can't fall out while you're winding, and rotate. Now when a pocket watch is fully wound down, it takes quite a number of turns to wind it up. There is stop work that's provided with the watch which stops you stressing the chain and the mainspring. That's it fully wound. Remove the key and close the back. The back's just held in position by a snap. This is a Hunter. It has a protective lid which protects the glass on the inside. It makes it more complex. With these watches you have to use the wind key on the center square in order to set the time. Pressing the button at the end here will activate the lid and the lid will open. In order to set the time, we have to open up the bezel at this point. Now this one is quite tight. Perhaps you might have strong enough thumbnails or otherwise. I used a silver 3p here. I just ground the end slightly, so it just gives a little amount of leverage. You can open the top here, apply the key to the center. Again, my preference is use thumb. It's very important not to touch the hands, because it's possible to alter the position of the hands and then the minute hand will catch you on the hour hand or otherwise. So if we rotate, we can set the watch to the correct time. Once the watch is set to the correct time, remove the key and make sure the bezel snaps firmly home. You'll see there's a spring on the lid here. This is a silver lid and this is a steel clasp. If the clasp is pushed home, if the lid is pushed home against the clasp, wear will take place on the inside of the lip. So in order to close the case, depress the button, close the case and release the button. And that's the watch fully wound. It'll go for 24 hours. It would have a total run of about 30 hours. If you wind the watch every day, you'll only be topping up the wind. If you use it occasionally, it'll take a slightly longer wind. That's the care instructions.